So I got this letter back from the United States Postal Service. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I basically I've been selling some Pokemon cards online, packs unopened. I found them from all the way back in 1999. The Pokemon Base Booster Pack Limited, and from 1999. And of course, one pack went missing. And then finally, the box got returned to me. It was completely smashed. It was split open on the right-hand side. Item was missing. I keep on writing to the U.S. Postal Service, going through all their hoops. It's there's so much paperwork and so much stuff. And then they flip-flop back and forth. Sometimes they make you go into the local store or a local branch, and then sometimes they make you do it online. So you're just flip-flopping back and forth. No matter what I do, no matter how much documentation I show, the claim keeps on getting denied. You know, there's also another thing too that I think is a total scam, because I bought the insurance 55 out of 56 times. So I sold 56 items of Pokemon only. And out of those, I got insurance 55 times. The only time I didn't was when I sent this kid a $1 card. But most of my stuff I'm selling are packs unopened. Or boxes, like starter boxes that I had. Excuse me. Now, what's interesting is one of the problems is if I have loose cards or something, it's hard to prove I don't have they say first and foremost they want a receipt. Well, what do you do with stuff that you bought like 20 years ago or you got as a gift? You're not going to have a receipt for a gift item. So how are you going to go ahead and put a quantitative value on that? I think there should be some sort of class action lawsuit against the U.S. Postal Service that basically says, hey, before we allow ourselves to sell you insurance, we want to make sure the item you're insuring can actually be paid out before, if we sell you this insurance, it has to be able to be paid out. It can't be one of those things where we sell you insurance and then we deny you because it doesn't qualify within the category of it's insurable. So if you're willing to sell the insurance, it should fall upon you, the U.S. Postal Service, to have to pay out. So basically, I feel like this is just going round and round in circles. Unfortunately, because they're a federal entity, I can't take them to small claims court. So I'm kind of dead in the water on that. Yeah, it's just really, it is just a real problem, I tell you. So let's see what else we got here. I love when they just do poor packaging job on these. I wish they put a backing in there. Okay. Hopefully I didn't pay too much for this because I didn't realize this is a base common. It looks pretty mint. Optic. I don't know why there's a D on this. Hold on, guys. Sorry. It's just another May card, guys. Like one of many I'm buying. But this is the least valuable one because it's just a base common. So there we go. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, what are they right here? This card slipped out. This is why it should be. Put the tape in there. Livingston, Texas. Okay, this one's lucky. They didn't put a piece of tape on there and it was already half sticking out when I got it. This is the reason why you put a piece of tape on it, guys. Okay. Let's open this one up. Boy, I'm going to be accumulating a lot of trash today. So I got lots of things to open today. We have to get to the Rookies and Stars over there. That box behind there, it's the Rookies and Stars. Got to get to that. I haven't got to that. It's been eons and I haven't got to it. So that's on my list. Then on top of that, I got to get through God, I got another one of these. Look. We're not going to put this one out since you guys already see it. And then, what else? I'm rambling here. Sorry, guys. Going to get to the Stars and Stripes. I'm going to get to the big one is going to be the 2024 Optic football. Got a case coming in. Plus, I already have like 20 boxes sitting there. We're just going to rip them all until I hit out downtown. I mean, 4 years of opening football cards and never getting a downtown. It's getting a little ridiculous. Anybody who knows how much I rip, it's ridiculous that I haven't got one. So now, as you guys know, I opened up the Ellen and Ginter yesterday. I bought one. I opened up one of these boxes, and then I opened up the one blaster. Well, let me tell you, I went back and opened up 3 more blasters and I got absolutely nothing. So they suck. I got real lucky and got something good on the blaster. So we're just sticking to the hobby boxes. So we're going to open up one and have a little fun because it's a fun item to open. I got up this morning early, went on the Panini website, tried to buy the 2025 Optic football. And my phone crashed twice and I was already on the computer 3 times. And then eventually, once it repopulated on the screen, it said it was sold out. So it was overpriced too by double the price. So no problem. You know, I couldn't get it. It's not the end of the world. But one of the biggest problems with these cards are I got packs and packs of these commons. Then on top of these commons, I got these commons. Then I got some cards that are worth maybe 50 cents to 75 cents. So what am I supposed to do with those? Then I got the blacks that aren't worth really much anymore. There is so many variations of this stuff that I have that I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with all this stuff because I just have them in sleeves, but they're just kind of getting in the way. They're not worth a lot, but they're not worth nothing. And you know, it's a tough spot to be in because even when I try to sell them as lots, unless you find the right person, it just ends up sitting there not sold. So it may whatever it's listed for and what you can actually get are 2 different things, right? So this is the dilemma I face because I have too much of this. There's the problem with this aspect is there's just too many commons. I mean, it's just too much base commons in here. So you end up with just a ridiculous amount, stacks and stacks of commons. And who wants that, right? We all are trying to get rid of our base commons. So now we're stuck with all these commons, and then I'm just dealing with nonsense of that. And unfortunately, as cool as these cards are, basically not a single one of the common cards are worth anything. They're absolutely worthless. Nobody wants them either, so then we're stuck just trying to figure out what to do with all these. Okay, we'll just open up one pack at a time. One time for the card gods. I just want it to be better than last night. The 3 blaster boxes were just pitiful. Just absolutely non-existent. It was like the least fun I've ever had. I got a refractor. Unfortunately, all the refractors I keep on pulling are basically of nobody. I don't know why I'm upside down here. See, all these cards are upside down. And I got one refractor. I got nothing else special. Darn it. I wish I had a framed card right off the bat. Tovar, Locklear, Chanel, Thorpe. Okay, I already have this guy. He's a Mariner nailer. I already have him many times over. Then we got the World Series. He's Sabathia. We're going to start building up just stacks and stacks of base cards. I'm pretty sure of it. This is a single print, but I don't think no one's going to buy those. So what are you going to do? You're going to be stuck with all these cards that are single prints that have no value. Same thing, single print. Nobody's going to buy those. So then what am I going to do with stacks and stacks of those things? If you're here for only football and you come across this baseball, I apologize. I didn't get the optic football. 2025, that is. We're going to rip up to 2 cases of 24 optic. See if I can hit a downtown. I'll probably hit a really lousy downtown if I do hit one. And then it'll look like I should have just not done anything. Let's see. I don't know why they keep on putting these cards down upside down. Okay. Derek Cole. Martinez. Fitzgerald. Who is this? Michelle Fitzgerald. Michelle debuted in the 32nd season of Survivor, getting stronger throughout the competition to win the first victor in the show's throughout the competition to win the first victor in the show's history to be born in the 1990s. She was a second runner-up finish in Survivor Winners at War. Wow, interesting. I can't believe Survivor's been on the air for 30 years. My grandmother used to watch it. It was crazy. Okay, what is this? A refractor of some nature? Nix? Okay, I got a true refractor, not just the refractor behind it. That's crap. Hey, jellyfish. 50 fish. 50 fish from Global Waters. Lion's Mane jellyfish. Cool. I was working for a company doing the international banking, and we built a jellyfish tank, cylinder ones, at the very bottom dark basement area of a sheik out in Dubai, and he wanted about a dozen jellyfish tanks in his basement in an enclosed area. And I remember it was a pretty cool setup. I mean, people with money can really afford to do things like that. So we got a refractor of coal, just like Naylor. I'm going to put these off on the side, guys, if you don't mind. They're not really worth anything, so we're just going to put them off the side so you guys don't have to see it. Now, this one is worth a little something. Hopefully it's more than $1. Actually, well, we or have a moment. Let me look on Nix and find out exactly what's going on with this card. Well, there's an auction for $55 and there's a bid on it. Then it's just recently sold on the 3rd for $10. How do you go from $55 to $10? Actually, it sold for less than $10. It was posted for $8.95 and it sold for less than that on a deal. So how come this one here, the guy got it for... Okay, I'm going to guess that these are worth about... We'll go on the high end, guys, and we'll say that this card is worth $10. I don't know if it is, but we'll say it's worth $10 and leave it at that. Okay, it's in the sleeve. We finally got a card to take over these guys because these guys are not in the picture today. Okay, we got our first card. It's actually a nice looking card. You can't see it from the reflection here as well with the refractor, but it's a really good, gorgeous looking card. Put the rest of those commons there. I'm not going to individually bag all these, man. We got sea view places, we got lighthouses, we got birds, and we got jellyfish. Where are all my others? I know I have a bag around here of fish. What did I do with them? I'll start it. See, I got a whole bag of these around here somewhere with fish in them. Of course, I don't know where they went. Maybe I put them in this generic pile. Nope, these are all people. So I had some fish cards from yesterday, and they're nowhere to be found right now. Actually, hold on here. I wonder if it's in here. No, these are all the Brooklyns. So I have no idea. I pulled like 2 fish cards yesterday, and I have absolutely no idea where they're. Oh, you know what? Let me rephrase that. I put the cards that I thought were cool or I wanted to keep for myself in my personal collection, so I put it in the box, and they're already there. So we'll deal with that nonsense later. Okay, let's pull from this side since we're not getting a whole heck of a lot action right now. Got another refractor, no frame. We got Rocker, Alvarez. Suzuki is good. No, he's with the Cubs. That's not what we want. Long, who's Long? Okay, refractor Long. I don't think he's worth anything though. I wonder if there's any refractors worth any money. Oh, shoot. I think you have to have a really good player for the refractor to be worth anything. Okay. Are these all upside down? No. Oh, I got all base cards, man. Nothing worse than getting all base cards. I don't think hobby boxes should have any pack that has. Well, these refractors are nothing anything either. They're not worth anything other than looking good for your personal collection. So then, obviously, they have no value either. Hey, Tim Raines. See, it has that secondary single print vibe. We're going to sort through that later. Sparky Lyle. I don't even know who that is. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of baseball, and I don't know who that is. That's kind of pitiful. Embarrassing. Okay. Leslie Arfin, a contributor to the magazine Vice. Helped Leslie publish her first book. Yeah, I read about her before. Okay. We are really off to a slow start. We're off to a slow start. Maybe I just got really lucky yesterday and just. I mean, I got better than a case hit. You know, the funny thing is that Yogi Berra, that Cayenne press, that is the photo negative. That's actually more rare. That's actually more rare than getting like the autograph. And unfortunately, it's only worth like, I don't know, a couple $100, but still, for my personal collection, I'd rather have a Yogi Berra negative print than getting an autograph of a player that's going to be worth more money. Because, I don't really sell my cards, so it's all about getting. See, look at this. I got these refractors, but they're all just generic. And I haven't seen a refractor I've looked up online that actually is worth any money. Like I have Machado there, but it's just a base common, so it's not worth anything. Hey, Barry Zito. God, he was so good back in his day. That whole lineup with the top 3 guys. What was it? Tim Hudson, Barry Zito, and the other guy. What is this? Turks and Caicos. Nice. Look at that. Looks like a postcard, huh? Cool. A little mini postcard. Awesome. Excuse me, guys. So I bought this, as you guys know, I've been buying a lot of Drake May cards online. And this guy only shows the front of the card. And then he tells me after I bought it, he goes, "Oh, just a FYI, there's a smudge on the back, like 2 smudges." I was like, man, I kind of don't want the card. He goes, "Yeah, I figured so." And I was like, why don't you show, like, not showing the picture and telling us after I bought it? So then he reversed the charge on it, and I said, "Hey, for your troubles, let me buy you a cup of coffee." He goes, "Thanks." And so initially I was going to just send him over $7 for a Starbucks coffee. And I thought, you know what, just round it up. Don't be cheap. So I rounded up to 10. He was happy. He was nice about it. But it's just comical, some of these problems that we face on eBay. I mean, it's bad enough we got so many scammers, right? Just doing all sorts of stuff that are literally nothing more than scam. Like, it's not a big scam, but like the way they write up the ad, you know, they're scamming, and they tricking you to buy something that is not what what the value is or what you're actually looking for. And so then it's just you're just trying to dodge a lot of missiles out there. Wes reveals in being the villain on MTV's The Challenger. Probably manipulative contestant. After being introduced to the reality TV world in the real world, Austin in 2005 turned into a effective something who claimed 3 Challenger titles. Interesting. And then this guy here is the politician / rapper. Then I got another one. Wilson. You know, Wilson is actually, it's not a rookie card or anything, but he's a good player along with that other guy for the A's. So let's look this up and see if this refractor is even worth 75 cents. I got to get a new case for the Z Fold phone. The hinge is broken. The kid at the hobby shop was laughing at me. He's like, "Dude, you're buying like $1,000 worth of product every time you come in here, but then your phone case is broken. What's up with that?" And I said, "Yeah, I know, it's terrible." Okay, it's worth $1.80. Based on the way things are going right now, we got to take every little win. So we're gonna collect our $1.80. First, we sell it on eBay. We got to pay the eBay fees, and then we got to pay taxes. Then we got to ship it. So when we net it all down, it's probably like 50 cents for all that work. This is why I don't sell on eBay, guys. What am I going to do with all these base commons? What am I going to do with all these 50-cent cards, all these dollar cards, all these $2 cards? Man, I have just been getting common after common after common. Okay, Coleman. Let's find out who he is. Brandon Coleman. Brandon had just taken up piano when he was 16. God, he was old when he took up piano. When his brothers gave him a record by Herbie Hancock. Love it. It opened a whole new world for the keyboardist who expanded his taste to talkbox masters. I'm gonna look him up, and I want to see him. If he's doing talkbox, I want to see it. I want you guys to look at it too. Donnie Baseball, one of my favorite players growing up. Unfortunately, he had the back problems, and it really cut his chance to be a great player. I wish he had stuck around as the manager of any of those teams. I mean, being a manager of the Marlins is kind of a no-win situation, but God, I sure would love to see him do well as a manager instead of bench coach eventually, but I don't think he wants to be a manager because I sure would love to see him in the Hall of Fame. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me, But man, if I had a chance, I know it's in baseball, people call it the Hall of Very Good. But if there's two players that I would love to put in the Hall of Fame, or actually three, I put Donnie Baseball in there. I put Omar Vizquel, one of the greatest defensive shortstops ever, and I would put in Dale Murphy. Man, just getting base card after base card after base card. Is this a hobby box or what, man? This is just unbelievable. Randy Johnson in a D-back uniform. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm in Seattle. And the reason we didn't sign Johnson to his third contract was he was having all these back issues. And it's hard to give a guy who has back problems another contract. So we were such a small market team back then. I mean, we still are. We just can't make a mistake and sign a player and hope that he can actually be on the field. So we can't swing and miss like other teams. And so that's the reason why we didn't offer him. Mike Mussino is a good player. That's why we didn't offer him a contract to stay. And that's why he went to Arizona when they were spending all that money trying to win a World Series. Nothing against the Diamondbacks. I love them. I love when a smaller market team wins the World Series, especially against the Yankees. But the Diamondbacks and the Marlins are two teams where they saved up some money, then spent all at once for a core number of years to go for it, and they went for it and they won. That's great. Without a salary cap, it just makes it very tough for a lot of teams to compete every year, so they got to take their moments. Like Houston Astros, right? They're in our division. I know that's a sore spot for a lot of people. I've kind of given up on talking about that and making a big fuss about it. But the problem with that is, or with their situation was, they were really bad for a long time. Then they had a bunch of high first-round picks because they were so bad for so many years. They were able to move that by picking good players and having them work out. And then once they had their core together, then they were able to make a run for like 6-7 years, right? That's how they do it. And that's kind of the mode we're in. So right now in 2025, we had a great year. And we just signed Josh Naylor and a few other players to longer contracts. And hopefully we can make a run for it for the next couple more years. Ty Verdes, the addition for a variety of MTV reality shows before making it on the dating program Are You the One on season 6. I don't watch a lot of TV, guys. That's why I don't know about these guys. Alana, she's a country singer. The runner-up on the 10 seasons of American Idol. I'm going to look her up, too. I'm going to... Pettit in the hall. Okay, now this card here, I've been complaining about having... I don't think I have a single one of these cards worth any money. But if there's one player that's worth money, it's this Nick Kurtz. So let's look up this mini and see if it has any value. Because I'm not getting a numbered, or I don't think they do red prints anymore, red number prints anymore. But let's see if the black and white. Great. It's worth $15. Nice. I'll keep that. I don't sell anything, so we'll just keep it. I'm afraid this thing is going to slip out of the thing at some point. Okay, I'm going to put these cards away. I'll look them up on my own. Sorry to leave them out there like that. So, there you go. The highest value card we have so far right now is this mini card worth 15. Actually, did I say it's 15? Actually, the median price was 18 going up. So that's all right. So you add in all these figures here, we'll say we got $25 worth of cards. Now, $25 from the $220 I spent. Yeah, we're still way behind. I need an autograph of a good player, not a bad player. See, that's the problem with a lot of Panini products. You get autographs of players that suck because they don't have a very good autograph base. Excuse me, guys. And then on top of that, they give you memorabilia products of players you don't want. Stanton. I hope he stays healthy this year. It's really nice when he's actually in the lineup. A talented guitarist, Zach joined the Red Clay Strays early in their run, shortly after they branched out into making more original music. Richelle's emerged as the driving force behind most of the guitar solos in the group's songs. Sorry, guys. See this stack of comments I'm getting? I just have piles and piles of that stuff. Ozzie Smith, man, what a magician. Tom Seaver. What do you think? One of the top 5 greatest pitchers? Hard to say. He's close, right? It's tough because in the early era of baseball with Walter Mathis and Johnson and who's the pitcher for the Phillies there too. I mean, the old school guys take up a lot of the spots. So Tom Seaver's up there, at least in the top 10. Don't you guys agree? So I was at the car shop yesterday. They have a lot of cool guys at the shop. I think what they do is they hire these guys who love cards in general, and then they get paid for doing something they love. Maybe they make a commission a little bit on sales, but they're just nice guys at my local card shop. And this kid and a father came in, and the father had passed down cards that he got from his grandfather to the kid, and the kid did not want any of these cards from like the 60s, 70s, and I mean of good players. And he was trading them in for current players. And so it's just kind of sad, like in this day and age, people are turning down cards of good players because they just only want the current players. Tatis, I don't think this is worth anything because there's a base comment, but let's look him up. Marino. Richard Kind. He was in Mad About You, but I really like Kind the best in the Michael J. Fox story TV series Spin City. So if you haven't seen some episodes of Spin City, watch them. They're hilarious. They're just 30 minutes. Has Alan Ruck in there or something, or I think his name is Alan something. He was the guy in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the friend. Walter Johnson. Okay, I got a silver of Betts. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at both of these cards now, guys. Give me a moment. See, this is the funny thing. I'm a football guy. And so when we get... I grew up collecting baseball cards, but since I've been a football guy, I have no idea like who's really... I know Betts is a good player, but I don't know about this particular inventory. I would say like 98% of all the people who buy these cards, they do not know like what card is worth money and what isn't. Okay, this card is worth $3. Oh, I forgot to look up the Tatis. I only look at the sold prices, so there's a few that sold for $3, $2.99. So I think this is a base common, not worth anything. And even if it was worth a little something, the amount, it's worth 84 cents. See, it's just so difficult to sell cards like that. I don't even know if I should be putting... The only reason I'm putting them in the top loader is because these cards are so hard to deal with that... God, I can't get into this. Cannot get into the top loader. These cards are so hard to keep perfect that if you're going to bother sleeving and keeping a mini card, this is a chrome, by the way, then you got to put it in this thing here. Great. So I got... Hopefully we get an auto or we get a frame picture mini that is worth something. In case I didn't thank you guys before, thanks again for joining me. I appreciate it. I don't know why this box is a weird box. All of these, not the other box that I opened did not have these cards like upside down and all sorts of stuff, right? And then on top of that, I'm not getting a lot of inserts. Dennings. Known for her distinctive red lipstick. Yeah, I read about her before. Oh, Pedro Fichtner. I like Fichtner. I've seen him in a number of TV shows. Blue Scottish. Red Sox World Series. That was a nice little 5-year run they had there with a couple World Series titles. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day for me today. Open up these up to 2 cases of 24 Optic. 4 years running, no downtown. Wouldn't it be crazy if I opened up 2 cases and still didn't get the downtown? It's almost comical. Yeah, these packs almost feel like a base pack, like a blaster boxes that I've opened up getting nothing. Let's look up this guy, Keenan Thomas. Keenan has had 2 distinct runs in his career as a comedian. First on Nickelodeon and later on Saturday Night Live. Okay, nice. Blake Snell. Elko in the foil. John Smoltz. And Roger Clemens, the Rocket. I have so much trouble getting these out of the packs. Let's just take them out. Yeah, these boxes are going to come in handy for me to use them to store cards away. I'm pretty sure sometime down the line, somebody's going to start selling these empty boxes for like a couple bucks online. I don't see them being worth anything. Yeah, I'm just getting base card after base card. Let's look up Wilson again. Oh, he was worth a couple bucks, right? Like a base card's probably not worth anything. Boggs, Ortiz, like these are all great players. Bichette. Oh, I didn't get the insert right. It didn't fall out right. Yeah, I didn't get any inserts. Dawson, Wilson, Pettit. Funny. Aren't I supposed to get 8 cards in here? Great. So they shorted me 2, 4, 5, 6. They shorted me a card here. These things are expensive enough to short somebody a card. Okay, I got a foil. I need a rookie, man. I just need a rookie of good player. Ah, I don't know who that is. Just like anybody else, I just don't know who these guys are. Okay, let's look up this guy. It's in a foil. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Okay, cards worth $3. Okay. It's a beautiful card. I mean, you can't tell it, but you can feel the foil. I got to take small wins, guys, because we're struggling here. God, this brand of top loaders just suck. I don't know if this thing is popping up on my screen that as I'm doing this video, but I listed some neon beer signs or neon signs for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I'm just getting bombarded with people asking me 5,000 questions about these things instead of just saying they want it. So now I'm dealing with this madness of selling these neon signs, Lucky Strike, Camel, Budweiser Bow. And then I also have this Red Bull giant size can refrigerator. And trying to unload this and clean up the garage. I must have had a lucky box yesterday because this is pretty meager. Swanson, Lottery, DeGrom, Omine, Ichiro, nice. Wood from Washington. That's just a common. Unfortunately, it's a black, but it's still a common. For men, Barnett led the band Cosmos before joining Tom May, Bogarts, Rooks, Jimenez, and Stan Musial in the Fractor. Okay. Snow, Molina, Beltros, Drusky, another refractor of this guy, I had them in the foil, right? Or I had them in the, yeah, in the other one. In the foil, I guess they call that the foil. Oh, George Sisler? Yeah, George Sisler. And if this is the luck I'm going to have in my pursuit for a downtown in the Panini boxes, this is going to be bad news. Okay, I got a picture frame. Oh, this is upside down. Man, I can't wait till I get my first. This is a single print, but they're not worth anything unless you get the 2 rookies. What I'm looking for is the one that says Brooklyn with the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, I got to insert. I wonder if it's autographed. Oh, it's upside down. Let's go this way. Or I mean, it's on the flip side. Okay, I got an autograph of Noel. Okay, finally got something. Okay, there you go. My one autograph. Probably one, yesterday I got the 2 autographs, right? But I got the 1 autograph today. Okay, it's worth $10, guys. Nice. I'm going to try to put them in this top loader. If it's a little tight, I'm going to wait until... Yeah, it's tight. I don't like this other one because it's kind of loose. This one is a 79-point case, but it just isn't that tight. It just... See, it's loose. It's just not going to work. At least I got the 60-something point ones coming in today. So we're just going to leave it as this. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I'm going to put it in here for now. I'm just not fearful. I know it's only $10, but I'm fearful of that. Okay, guys. Every little bit counts. $10 a pop. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. So we got a $10 card here. I forget how much I told you. This was worth 18, right? So we got 20, 30, 40. Yeah, $40 worth of cards so far. I mean, we're not knocking down anything serious, but at least we got something. God, this feels like a thin pack. Yeah, with the few packs I have left, it's going to be nearly impossible to pull anything decent again. I think that might have been... We might be cooked already. Yeah, we're back to base packs again. Base cards again. Riley, Kirby. Oh, Granson. We got the State Bird. We got the Lark Bunting. All right. Oh, sorry, guys. I got to go. Hold on for a second. I got another delivery coming in. Okay, let me try to squeeze through here again. It is so tight in here. Oh man. Sorry about that, guys. Let's look at some good looking cards here. Let's open up what we got here. Hope you guys don't mind. It's so hard to open these boxes up. I'm surprised they shipped it in this box because it's not cheap to ship it in this box. There's a lot of other methods better to ship than this way. Okay, what's the best place to cut this? Let's just open it through this. Oh, of course it doesn't work because it's split open. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, our rookie card came in. This is a gorgeous looking card, man. This is way better than I expected. Wow. I want you guys to see this, so let's open up this plastic thing. We'll put it back in there. This is a gorgeous looking card. Camera doesn't do itself justice. It's kind of like a dual reflector inside. You can't even see it very well, but it's a refractor, and it's like a depth I forgot the exact word I want to use, but depth of the card. It's like a dual double inside, and it has a refractor basis. You can see that kind of the different colors. But this is the originals from the Panini One box, which is just ridiculously overpriced, and it is number 5 of 5. Let's see if there's a comp for it. These type of cards are tough because there's usually not comps for these kind of things. It's hard to bid on these things because there's not a lot of pre-sales before it. So a lot of times the only way you can get a comp for it is to look at like maybe a 10 count or a 25 count, and then look at a 1 count, and then from there kind of make your own assumptions on how much it might be worth. Like right now it lists on so right now it lists it on the internet as being worth, it says anywhere between 1100 and 1500. It just gives you a range. Yeah, it's somewhere between $11 and $1,500. If you guys don't mind, we're gonna celebrate even our purchase wins, and we're just gonna put this card. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put it back in the sleeve because I just have to keep this plastic so secure. Wow, what a gorgeous card. Okay. Look at that, baby. It is nice. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna move you back here. That's a gorgeous card, guys. So we got our autograph and we got our Drake May in the mail. This looks like a box of cards. This packaging, so look how sealed up this is. It is so sealed up, I don't even know where to get started on. They taped the whole thing. This is just nonsense. They taped up the whole thing. It's a box of cards. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to open that later. I'm not going to put you guys through the hassle of while I try to figure out how to make myself get through that whole nonsense. Well, that's not working very well. Okay. That's like an accident waiting to happen. Huh. I don't even remember ordering this, guys. Obviously, I haven't been paying attention. I bought a 2024 Panini 1 box. I don't even want to look back and see how much I paid for this thing, because this thing ain't cheap, man. So I purchased this thing, which was way overpriced, and it has arrived. The Panini 1 box has arrived. God, is there a way for me to elevate that for you guys so you guys can see it? Yeah, we'll put it right here. There you go. Panini 1 box. The next time I hit something big, we're going to open not only Panini 1, but we're going to open up the black box and see if we can hit something decent. Now, unfortunately, 90% of the time you end up hitting, ooh, Mize. Johnny Mize. You end up really basically hitting nothing. I got all these card stands hoping to hit something big, but I haven't even come close. Looks like boxes of cards. I have received more Prism cards. This is heavy. This looks like the this looks more like the retail side. Three retail exclusive black and white checkered prisms. I wonder if those are the ones that are, I wonder if that is going to be, that might be the Drake May rookie checkerboard one. I'm going to have to look that up, because if we can hit one of those, that would be awesome. And then you get 2 silver prisms. But I got 3 boxes of it. So that's a pretty good rip that we can do for that. Okay, let's get down to the last 4 packs of this. Okay. Yeah, I got a bad feeling we've already been cooked for this box. We got our autograph. I don't think I'm going to get a relic, so we're probably done getting anything decent. See, I got all big. Oh, did I get another picture frame? Okay. I need a big hit, because this, I don't know how much did I say that was worth, but it's not worth a whole heck of a lot. I mean, it's a decent, nice little pull, but it's probably one of the smaller pulls, right? Okay, I got the back of that, so let's go to the back here. Whitey Ford was great. You see, that's another great picture I forgot about. It's hard when you're talking about like the top 5 greatest pitchers of all time, even as great as like Maddox was, hard to put him in the top 5, right? Abel, See, that might be worth something. I don't know. I'm going to have to look that guy up. I'm going to have to look all these up at some later stage in time. Okay, since we can't really pinch, let's just flash it forward and see how bad it is. Verdes. We got the social influencer as the card worth money. Okay, let's look him up right now. No more. Might as well look him up right this moment and find out if this is worth anything. Picture frame of a mini inside card. Darn it. It is only worth $8. Oh, it's tough out here, guys. So I got my 2 picture frames. And unfortunately, I got 2 picture frames of not very good ones. You remember I had the Johnny Bench one? Or not Johnny Bench, but yeah, I got the Johnny Bench one, and I got somebody else that was decent. But unfortunately, today is a whole different story. I'm getting the ones that are not worth much. So we're going to move you, Mr. Wilson, over to the corner. We'll move this pack over here so you guys can see that. We'll move Mr. Wilson back a little bit. Can you guys see him still? And we got another picture frame. Auto. I mean, it's... If you ask any person, they'll tell you, oh yeah, they would love to get 2 autos versus like an auto and a relic, right? Or a memorabilia. A lot of times people don't want memorabilia because they're just not worth anything. So if people can choose, they rather have the 2 autos and hope that one of the 2 is a rookie and it's worth money. I mean, it could have been Yamamoto or Sasaki or somebody, or even Wilson or Kurtz, and that, or even like a non-rookie like Paul Skeens, right? Imagine if I got a Paul Skeens numbered auto. That would be worth something. But I can't get that lucky. See, I'm back to getting base cards again. Okay, I got a numbered card. Okay. Oh, man, I really need to hit something good. Oh, you see, Paul Molitor, one of my favorite players growing up as a kid. Skip him over for a little bit. Nomo. I remember watching him as a little kid when he threw the no-hitter in Colorado against the Rockies. Bobby Witt. I think this might actually be worth something, this mini. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Posada. Okay, let's find out what this number card is, guys. And it's not one of the high number cards like I got before. I think this is a lower number card. Where's the number at? There it is. 55 out of 75. So finally got a lower number card because I've been getting high number cards like 199 and 299 and stuff like that. Let's find out quickly who this is. I got Seth Meyers as a social influencer, not a player. Okay. Seth Meyer. I mean, it's a gorgeous card. If it was going to be, the best combo to get is numbered and autographed. I got just the lower number. 75 is better than 99, but definitely not. God, it's a gorgeous card. In the light, the reflection and the purple is just amazing. They got 3 sold on here, so let's find out how much it's worth. Okay, one sold for $12. One sold for $8. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. One sold for $8. Another one sold for $12. And this one here sold just recently for $26. So the comps are kind of all over the place. But you can't see it in the light, but where I have it, It's a gorgeous looking card, and it is numbered. So now here's kind of the dilemma I'm faced with, right? Or not dilemma, but I I started off very slow, but now I got 3 picture frame cards, gold framed with a mini inside. I got two mini cards that are decent. They're not numbered or autographed, but they're still nice pulls. They're just not worth a whole heck of a lot. Then I just got a numbered card. Unfortunately, it's not a player, it's the comedian, but it's a gorgeous looking card, right? So, in terms of starting off slow and getting a lot of inserts, I got them, but unfortunately, the hits haven't been there. I haven't got like the premier, like even mid tier quality pulls. So I ended up getting the lower pulls of these inserts. So I've gotten plenty of, although we started off slow, I've gotten some picture frames. I got the silver mini. I got the rookie mini. I got, oh, I got to look up this other one with Bobby Witt Jr. So I've gotten plenty of chances. Unfortunately, I haven't hit on my chances. Okay, this is worth $6. So hit a mini is worth $6. So you add up all these little nickel and dime things, $5, $3, $10. Not too shabby, actually. I'm probably, when it's all said and done, I'm probably going to have $100 worth of RO. I'll end up, just basically down 50%. Like my RI return is just 50%, but you hold on to these cards, maybe they'll be worth more down the road. But yeah, so turn it around a little bit. We got one last pack or two packs left, guys. I doubt I'm getting anything here now. I think I'm getting all base cards now. There's no way they're going to give me another one in the last 2 packs. Yep. Carlton. You see, he might be a top 5 pitcher too. I've been keep calling everybody a top 5 pitcher of all time. You can't put everybody in the top 5, so. Holy fingers. Yeah, it's hard to organize these cards because I got so many minis, different variations, single prints. A lot of them aren't really worth much more than about 50 cents a pop. And so then you're stuck with all these different, like, little baggies of stuff, right? I have all these baggies subdividing into categories, but they're just not really anything I can stick my hat on. Okay, last pack, guys. Sorry this thing has dragged on forever today. Okay, yep, we're done. We're cooked. Campaneris, Ruth, Lou Brock, Felix Hernandez, on. Okay, we got a Tatis foil refractor. I'm going to look him up, see if by chance it might be worth $1. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you joining me. I got to clean up this mess and figure out how to put all these cards in files. I had plenty of hits today in terms of like striking and hitting the type of cards I'm looking for, but unfortunately I didn't hit the right people. These are called silver portraits, by the way. I'm sorry. It's worth $1.78. Okay, so it's turned around all right near the end there. Unfortunately, I just didn't hit the big players. But it's a nice little roundup of things I've gotten. I've gotten some decent stuff here. Let me show you what I got. Let's move him out of the way since he's not really a card that I pulled. So we got a couple minis that were good. We got the 2 autographs of the picture frames. I wish I had gotten the autograph of people that I really liked. I didn't. I got the foil. These are called foils. And then I got the silver. And so I got a few silvers that were worth some money. Then I got 3 minis that are worth some money. I got the purple numbered card of 75, which is a pretty good low number. And as much as I like a 1 of 1 and a 5 or a 10 of 10 or a 25 of 25, 70, once you get below 99, that's pretty darn good. And then I got the 2 autograph minis. Unfortunately, I just didn't get big time players, but that's just the way it goes. You just got to keep on ripping up boxes after boxes and hoping that through law of numbers and averages, you end up hitting something, that are really high comps. Well, thanks guys for joining me. I really appreciate you joining me for the Allen and Ginter 2025 hobby boxes, and I will be back in touch as soon as possible. The next thing we'll be opening up is the 2024 Optic football, and we'll be ripping through. I would love to rip only half the box, half the case, and hit a downtown. If not, we'll be ripping all the way up to 2 boxes or 2 cases. And at the end of 2 cases, if I haven't hit a downtown, that'll be sad state affairs. But thanks for joining me, and I'll be in touch soon.